Hi everyone. We're going to go ahead and get started today. Thank you all for coming. This is the Center of Integrative Medicine, Dr. Haque's office. We've been doing this for about 7 years now. Our goal is to find the root cause of your chronic illness. So that's what Dr. Haque is going to be talking about today. If you have any questions, we ask that you hold them until after his presentation, and feel free to ask him anything you want, any questions that you have. So we're going to go ahead and get started with Dr. Haque's presentation. We also are recording this live, so if you could try and keep the noise down. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, yeah. This is Dr. Haque.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, welcome everyone. You guys can hear me in the back?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. So I'm glad that I see such a wonderful smiley faces, and we've been doing integrative medicine last 7 years. So today my goal is to explain what we've been doing, and we move to a new place. We have been in Tran, by the way. So I'll explain step by step what we do and how and why we are so much successful. Can I stand here? Take a look. Okay. I took most of it. Good. All right. So first of all, our name, Center of Integrative Medicine, and so today I'll be speaking on these 5 steps. What is it actually, and what do you mean by comprehensiveness or service? And we'll be talking about the few amazing successes. Like some successes are really, amazing. I'll share with you guys. Hopefully you enjoy, and I will come for them. And at the very beginning, I'd like to ask you a question. Then I'll answer. What do you understand by looking at this picture? Anyone, please?
Then when we're sick, we just try to take a pill for any kind of sickness or basically pain that we feel. We just try to go right away for the easy answer, which is taking medication or pills.
Right. Actually, I'm glad that you have a pill for everything. Look at that way too, right?
Yeah.
Back then, 50 years ago, we didn't have that much pill, that much medicine. Now we have pill for every ill. That's a great thing. But the problem is that it is bandaging the disease. It's covering the symptom. When you have a car, your engine light is on. What do? You turn off the light, or you go down, dig down, check the engine first. Of course, you go check the engine first. Why? Light is on. But what's happening? We are turning off the engine light instead of fixing the machine first. So that is where we work. So to fix the machine first, not that putting the pill and managing the symptom. Current healthcare is not complete. We all know that. It's a lot of time. That's what we're doing. And what do? We guide people with a comprehensive approach so that they can look at underneath. Higher the building you see, deeper the root is, right? You see the eyes, you have a deeper side you think about as well. That's what we are not thinking. And when it comes to our body, you think about that. We have an inside, very deep-rooted structure, deep-rooted problem. The body starts with the cell level. Like Dr. Haque standing in front of you today, I'm made of 10 trillion cells. And how my cell is working, that's who I am. My body cell works good, I'm healthy. My cells are working good, I'm sick. That's simple it is. And cell needed ingredient. Why? It's not that God gave us a cell, or from my mother whom I was born, and I have a cell, and then this cell, it is there to take care of them. It's not that. Body constantly being regenerated. You see cell every day from our body, 10 billion cells die. Can you imagine? Then we take shower, we pee, we take perspiration, we have a tear and sweat, right? We constantly need to clean our system. 10 billion cells die every day. You can 5 minutes ago here, in these 5 minutes, maybe 10,000 cells already died from your body. And same number of cells constantly being created. So we are like a regeneration machine. And on this regeneration, needed some ingredients, raw material. That's a food nutrient. And if you do the right raw material, right nutrient, your body will be healthy. You have some organ is sick, no problem. Put the right ingredient. Unhealthy part is gonna go away. Healthy cell will develop. So, for instance, when you have diabetes, right? You get a pill. Of course, you get a pill. You have to. You have to go to a doctor, take a metformin, insulin. You have to. A lot of people come to me, Dr. Hawk, I hate medicine. Give me the natural one. What is that? Can you put phone down? Your phone's down. So when someone come to me, I see that, hey, I hate the medicine. Dr. Hawk, give me something, your treatment. I said, go take your medicine, come back. You have to go to doctor. If you go to medicine when you're sick, no question about it. So we are not saying that you don't need medicine. The problem is that when you have diabetes, you need pill. You also look at where the diabetes is coming from. By pill, you can control the sugar number, sugar level. But who is going to stop or who is going to fix your carbohydrate metabolism? Who is going to fix your insulin resistance? Who is going to fix your unnecessary stress situation that you develop? People say, oh, he's always stressed. No, or he or she is not stressed. His system is so much imbalanced with the hormone that he can stress with everything. If you look at the lot of inflammation in the pancreas, in the digestive tract, who is going to fix that? If you don't fix that, pill will be just eliminating the check engine light, as I said example before. And toxin overload, you have high metal, you have a lot of allergens, you have food sensitivity, developing a lot of toxin, indigestion creating a lot of toxin overload. If you don't fix them, pill is just gonna stopping the symptom, the managing the disease, showing the number lower. But if you fix everything, then you can understand how you are diabetic free. Some people come actually say, oh, Dr. Hawk, I'm not diabetic. I said, what medicine are you taking? Oh, I take insulin twice, one slow, one fast, and 2 metformin. But my sugar is good. Sugar is not good. You turn off the engine light. You're controlling your disease. You're suppressing your disease by a pill. And your disease is getting high and high. It's like someone I saw a lot of people have a fever or like a infection. They put Tylenol. Oh, you got fever, get Tylenol. What the pain? What the inflammation? The pain, inflammation, and then fever is coming from where? Infection. If you fix infection, then you can expect that, oh, you're going to be fine. My kids gets fever. My wife right away go to antibiotic juice. Of course, you put a Tylenol, you do that. But what primarily my wife does, go to take the antibiotic juice. Then lower the virus load, lower the bacterial load. And at the same time, take Tylenol too. That will work. And you don't feel pain, you'll quickly get rid of the fever as well. This is one example that how we are controlling managing the symptom. And then there's a lot of research showing that how we can reverse the diabetes if we fix our body underlying issue. It's a medically proven. We just need to work on our body while a doctor giving you medicine. You continue taking them. I have a lot of patients. I'll see one example. The patient came to me and said, my doctor said I don't need any more pill. I said, wow, great job. What did you do? Dr. Haque, I followed you everything. I took your supplements. I've been going to a therapy center. My everything normal. Doctor said you don't need any more medicine. I said, great job. That's what we want. Whenever someone have a heart disease, right? What do? Heart have a lot of inflammation. Heart have a mineral imbalance. Cell is not working. You see, the heart vein becomes stiff and thin, and then heart cell regeneration is not good. A lot of metal is in there, and plaque in there. Now you can go to doctor. Doctor may give medicine for high blood pressure, for keep your heart functioning. But who is gonna fix all the imbalances? When your body is acidic, no matter how many pills you take, your heart is not gonna be good unless you fix the body acidity. Unless you want the inflammation on the heart cell. Unless you put your nutrients back in the system. Unless you put your free radical down, otherwise you're gonna be always stressed. Until you put your stress down, your heart never gonna be fine. You can take pill after pill. I got from a patient 24 pills every wake up in the morning. I said, what are you doing? Doc, what should I do? That's all only can I do. Doctor told me. Yes, doctor did right. But you're not fixing your underlying issue. So then, there is medical research showing that Dr. Demian Marony, he first started this fixing the body system instead of putting the pill. Dr. Demian, he's a cardiologist too. He showed example with a lifestyle, right food, low in protein diet, with a supplements, without taking a medicine. He divided into two groups. One group he gave all the things, and then he saw that. Let me use that. You see, yeah. So you see, all the people who taking supplement and natural healthy diet, their disease marker going down and down. They're getting healthier. They're getting better. The people who taking medicine, conventional pharmaceutical pill, again you have to. We don't stop anyone to make sure, but they're not following the right diet and lifestyle and supplements. Their disease all going to high number. And then there are more research followed that. For instance, this Dr. Cardwell, he did such amazing. He said, I'm going to take the most difficult patient. He took most difficult patient, and he showed that within just 2 weeks, a blocked heart can fully flowing with a proper plant-based diet, lowering the inflammation in the heart, supporting the right lifestyle. And what about cancer? Our team knows how many cancer patients we got every day. Every day, I got at least 2 requests today. Urgent cancer, stage 4. One I didn't tell my team either. He's from California. He just told me that he's stage 4 cancer. Oh, husband and wife both diagnosed stage 4 cancer. Husband and wife both. I said, okay, I'll forward to my team. We get every day like that. Why? Because they know that when they have cancer, they'll get chemo, radio, and they know survival rate. They know what's happening after finishing chemo. A lot of them they don't make it. Other day, me and after going to the office, I was sitting in the sofa. My wife said she asked me something, and I was looking at the phone. And then all of a sudden I couldn't talk. My wife said, what happened? I said, I just saw a text message that Crystal died. She's not anymore. She said, who is Crystal? I said, Crystal is such an amazing lady. Came to our clinic, which is just 3 cancer, not stage 4 yet. And someone said, no. Someone influenced her that if you take any natural, they're not true medical, they're not true science. Don't go there. And she She left. And I was looking at her message she sent to me, and then her husband will send to me that the situation happened. If you look at other people, we have a couple of stage 4 cancer come every month. They are doing fine with the chemo radio. They are perfectly fine. One of the patients said, I purposely walked 2 miles after my chemo to show myself, prove myself that after advanced chemo, I'm doing good. I'm doing okay. And she showed that. And she's very aggressive cancer patient. What did you do? Look at the underlying issue. Where the cancer coming from? Why a cell in the body converted into cancer cell instead of healthy cell? That's what we focus. Why cell is not functioning as supposed to be functioning? Why too many toxin develop? Why radiation is in the body? Why infection is keep going and organ become whole organ cancerous and then it spread to the body? And big time is nutrition. Why body is not absorbing nutrition? I get a complaint a lot that, oh, we're eating such a big healthy meal, but after that I feel hungry, I feel so fatigued, right? You know what I'm talking about. And she just finished the meeting with me. She's sitting here, she's eating another sandwich. It's not that we don't eat, we do eat, but we don't get the nutrient. And that long run, lack of nutrition, metabolic issue, causing too much inflammation because the organ is not being treated properly and it develops cancer. There are many other reasons. I explained a few things in here. I hope you can see one. So, how about autoimmune disease? Someone have autoimmune disease, your doctor will tell you it will have only one-way journey. You got it, that's what you got for whole life. And you continue taking steroid, continue taking biological drug. Yes, you do. I had autoimmune disease too. I too. And when I was taking it, I said, no, that's not the normal. And I stopped it. I didn't stop without any reason. I fixed my body. Then I don't need medicine anymore. And our thousands of patients got rid of their Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, their multiple sclerosis, their rheumatoid arthritis. I've got a lot of patients have a hypothyroidism. It's very common. It's very common. For our patient, take 2 to 3 months to completely get back to normal. What do we do? We don't treat hypothyroidism. We don't need to treat autoimmune disease. We just looked at where the autoimmune disease is coming from. And that's supposed to be the real look while you're taking the medicine. Of course, I can do any disease, you have to go to doctor. You take medicine. Hello? And so any health issue, you have to go to doctor. But you look at where that is coming from. And as you know that, almost 25% Americans are suffering more than one autoimmune disease. And what autoimmune disease is coming from? Inflammation, toxin, metabolic, low metabolism, and then stress and anxiety and long-term metabolic issue like malabsorption of the nutrients. So now I'll be going where the disease is coming from. I mentioned a few things. Look at our food. Our American people, standard American diet, what is standard we call? SAD, S-A-D. That's really sad diet. Why it is sad diet? Because 62% American taking processed food. When a food is processed, it's not a food anymore. It burned the structure, it became a defective cell, the nutrients are gone, only stays some calorie, and then defective cell that going to develop toxin in the body. And you see the consequence. I grew up in Bangladesh. I didn't see autoimmune disease. I didn't see heart disease. I barely saw diabetes when I already went to college. And now I see 2 years old are diabetes. I got 5 years old diabetes a lot. And we never heard that young could be type 2 diabetes. Now you're getting there. So, Dr. Furman, he's a cardiologist. He studied and then he did the data that how processed food is directly proportional to the death rate. So, more you eat processed, quicker you die. Why? Disease develop. And then, so I'm gonna go now guidance. What we're supposed to do? Very first step, we need to avoid high processed carb. Yes, we need carb, but I'm talking about the high processed carb, which is like a wheat made, which is like a very processed. And instead of that, when you have a health issue, instead of that, you have to go to the plant-based carb. This is the carb. Plant is a carb. With the plant, it has the sugar, healthy sugar, it has the healthy protein, it has a fat too, but less fat. So you have to have a more extra fat when you're having plant carbohydrate instead of processed carbohydrate. Then what do? You do that healthy fat. Your plant doesn't have enough fat. You might say, oh, have a vegetable oil, right? Vegetable oil is not a vegetable oil. It isn't made from vegetable. That's a lie. So you have to get the healthy fat. Healthy fat doesn't mean that you can get a steak and barbecue. I don't mean that. Healthy fat is the example inside here. What do? Get a olive oil, get a avocado, get a wild caught fish, grass-fed meat, nuts, and good butter, grass-fed butter, and then get all kinds of all types of nuts you like. And so avoid that and get that healthy fat. And then when you have a meal, get a healthy fat, make of rice, nice, carbohydrate, plant-based. You have beans and nuts and fruits. Not everyone. At the already sick, sometimes you have to avoid the fruits. So that's gonna be your meal, look like. And then whenever you're sick, remember that your body is not able to absorb the nutrient. You eating, body cannot absorb maybe 10 to 20%. That's what the research says. What do? You get supplemental. Your nutrient is supplement format. You can get 10 pounds of spinach in a meal, but you can get a peel where you have 10 pounds of spinach amount of folate in a one small peel. That help you big time. That doesn't mean that stop eating vegetable, eat a folate peel. That's not that. But at the moment, temporarily, you get a high dose nutrient in a peel format. It helps tremendously. And then, lifestyle. You have to walk. You gotta walk. You gotta run. That's how human being we are. My patient, I require 1 hour walk in the morning. Why? Sunlight, nice, good sunlight. And what? We say hormone balance. What? We get toxin out of the body. We say for the whole day, you get enough cortisol release to survive as strong and brain function, metabolic function, and other hormones as well. So walk in the morning or gym in the evening, either way you can do. And then, whenever you have a sick, you have a healthy diet, you have a peel format nutrients, and you have a good lifestyle. You have to sleep early, you have to get sunlight, you have to get sleep 8 hours without any electronics. Also, you have to have some therapy. Why? If you don't fix the damage with a therapeutic way, a lot of times it's very hard to fix with it by itself. You know what I mean? So you have a broken wall. You can fix it easily by putting some things in there. When it's fully broken, you cannot fix by your hand. You cannot fix by glue or tape. You have to go with a certain plumbing person who is expert on that. So you have to have a therapy. So ozone is very powerful. This is the therapy, one of the oldest therapy and most researched therapy. Someone might tell you, oh, we don't have to research, it's dangerous. This is the only single therapy, more than 15 books written, more than 100 articles published, only one therapy. How powerful it is. And more than 700 American medical clinics using that. With a safe, no issue. We've been using that since, no issue. So it's very much helpful. That's the key of our success. And then nutritional format IV. We put the nutrients, the food, extracted nutrients in an IV format. And all our formats are FDA approved compounding pharmacy. It has all kind of vitamins, like as I said, vitamin B, C, D. Everyone knows that this is such important, and all the amino acids and glutathiones lowering the inflammations. So that we do put based on patient to patient, which patient need what types. We decide, and then based on their results, lab results, that's what we suggest. And then you see the research. I had a couple of research. I wish I can explain more. For the sake of time, I will skip them. But we have a hormone therapy. We have all the vitamins, supplement, inflammations, metabolic, and we have as I said, integrative medicine. We have a one-stop solution. We have all-in-one healing place, healing solution for you. You have a acupuncture. Sometimes we need acupuncture. Whenever you have a major emotional imbalances, the body is not functioning based on the trauma, your meridian energy imbalances and the blockages, you need acupuncture to put the needle on there, to make the body flow, to make the energy flow, to get the body get going. And it's very temporary, maybe few sessions. Based on the situation, we decide. And then we have a chiropractor. Chiropractor, we need to fix the joints. Sometimes joints are imbalances. It's very hard to fix with the nutrient. So on that level, we need few session adjustment so that body is working, nutrition is there, it's good. Again, if you do only chiropractic support, it's not gonna work because you didn't fix the nutrition. And then, if we have a stem cell therapy, if you have a chemotherapy, we prefer insulin resistance chemo. It's called insulin IPT, insulin potentiated chemo. We prefer hyperthermia. Hyperthermia, it makes body temperature so high, the virus, pathogens, bacteria cannot survive in the body. It cleans from the system, so body can get back to normal. It boosts the immune system, and it comes from a stem cell. It helps to produce more stem cell, so it starts the healing. And then hyperbaric chamber as well. So I'll show you one example. He called us that he had a heart attack, right? We have a couple of examples like that. He got a heart attack. He said, "Doctor, my angiogram is so painful. I don't want to go to surgery. I'm already dying from angiogram. How I'm going to take open heart surgery?" He said, treat me whatever you could. That I'd rather die if you don't treat me. And then he told doctor that I'm leaving. Doctor said, once you leave the clinic, you'll die. We cannot let you go. And if you go, we'll put you on the ambulance because this is life risk situation. You have to be in the ambulance if you leave the hospital. And he was in the ambulance and came to our clinic. I didn't touch his heart blockage. I didn't treat his heart disease and sugar. He's very high blood sugar. With a 200 unit insulin, could not control his high blood sugar. Blood pressure never been controlled. I didn't touch that. And we don't need to touch his blood pressure, sugar, and heart blockage. We need to focus why blood is not metabolizing. We need to look at why heart is so much inflamed. It's got blocked. And he got heart attack. Part of the heart didn't get even blood flow. See how dangerous it is? I don't need to touch that. I said, I don't need to know what is going on. I need to fix your body. I need to support your body. What is missing part? What body is not working? He said, do what you like to do. In 3 days, his blood pressure, blood sugar normal. He came back for changing his supplement, other therapies, and he is now, say, after many years, now he can run. He said he used to go to walk with his wife. His wife runs, he cannot even walk. He said now he runs so much, his wife feel embarrassed that she cannot go with him anymore. Is it because I cured his heart disease? I did not cure his heart disease. I did not cure his heart disease again. What I did, I took care of this guy, he live in Woodland. I took care of his body. Why body is not functioning? Look at this couple of videos. He had 2 interviews with me in my YouTube channel. And this guy have interesting diabetes story. He was very high diabetic. He couldn't survive. His sugar not being controlled. Then he came to me. And when he came to us, we said, okay, I can try. He said, do whatever I like to do. It's not being controlled. And then, guess what I did? I supported his body, sugar, I supported vitamins and minerals and herbs that help sugar metabolism. His blood pressure is so high, kidney get infected. I supported his kidney. I supported his metabolic support. I supported his metal deposit. I supported his food allergies. And then he came back to doctor. Doctor says, we don't know, something is wrong. Everything is normal. Come back next week. And he only next week, they tested him again. He said, yeah, everything came same. Even 5 point sugar, and once it's 5.4, now it's 5.3. And he said, okay, we need to have a meeting with you. All our doctors want to meet with you to see why you got completely normal, all blood pressure and blood sugar and kidney. Every scale you're normal. They want to investigate why that happened. What medicine you took that worked so well. He said, no, I don't need any medicine. Because I didn't take your medicine. Doctor got more shocked. What are you talking about? He said, yes. And he showed our clinic profile. He said, well, I went to this clinic. They took care of my diet. They took care of my lifestyle. They supported my gut and whatever we did, he told. And my disease went away. And look at this lady. This interview, this guy, the previous person, I had a 1 hour interview with him. Look at what he did. This lady is stage 4 cancer, right? She was mother of my student. That's how she learned that, I help people is integrated way. Watch her video. She got stage 4 cancer, a very rare chance to survive. She took 8 months to get completely cancer free. But she took all the chemo radio. With aggressive chemo, doctor expect that she's going to survive 1 month. The actual doctor said 2 weeks to 1 month she will survive. That would be happen actually. Doctor was right. If you don't come to us, if you don't take our therapy and diet and lifestyle, that would be happen. No, that's of course. And this guy, he could work for 20 years. High blood pressure, kidney damage. And doctor said he can never work. In very next month, he came with a healthy man. Blood pressure almost controlled. In 3 months, kidney became normal and blood pressure became normal. Now he go run and hike every month in different city, every weeks. I didn't change his kidney. I'm not a nephrologist. So don't guess that he's a good doctor, kidney doctor. No. I supported his body mineral, his infection, his high blood pressures. I put what the herbs is scientifically proven. It support the blood flow. That's kidney become healed itself. We don't need to do anything. He didn't do anything for his body either. Body does it by itself. We just need to do the right environment. And then only one more story. One more story is this lady, Joy. Her mother is a doctor. So she was brought to our clinic with a constantly bleeding. She period never stops. And she went to a couple of years. And that is a very scary situation. I couldn't even look at them, how painful it is. And that's what happened. I said, yeah, I have a hope for you. Really? I said, yes. And then she came next week. Doc, look, nothing changed. And then I said, okay, I didn't say in a week. I said it will improve. Hopefully, I didn't guarantee it will improve. It worked for many patients, it will work. If you're in a very serious situation, very difficult patient, someone is a very easy patient, someone simple hormone issue, simple period problem, pain and not getting period, they got fixed. So it's the same problem, but in a high scale. It should fixed. Second week she came, doctor, it's still there, but it improved. And she didn't come anymore. Guess what happened? She stopped coming. I thought, oh, I got you. Maybe she gave up. You know, she wanted to be hysterectomy, complete hysterectomy, maybe. And then she came back 5 weeks later. Just smiley face. I didn't know what happened. I really thought that she coming with a smiley face because she did hysterectomy. Now pain is gone. Instead the patient came with hysterectomy. She says, see, in 1 week all my pain is gone. I said, she did hysterectomy. She's a young lady. She's just going to college, early college. She looked big. She's not big. She's just going to college. And she said, I waited for 1 month. The dropping stopped. I waited for 1 more month to see how it goes. And next month, I got in 1 month later, and another 5 days, my period got stopped again. And I came back to her 5 weeks later. She wait 1 more month to see what happened the next month, not only this stop. So, and now she's good. She's taking other therapies to improve her overall other health issues, other wellness. IBS. I have thousands of patients got rid of the IBS. Almost 15 to 20% Americans suffering with IBS, right? So this IBS guy, he was suffering IBS 37 years when he was in 9th grade. He couldn't hold his food straight to the bathroom. And then he said, I went to all famous doctors to see, and all doctors say IBS, no treatment, no cure, no diagnosis. Don't eat, eat healthy. What to eat healthy? He said, doctor doesn't know what to eat healthy. And then within 2 weeks, I'm serious, he said, watch his video, this is the interview. These are all the success story. I mentioned here, everything have a video. They explain what they did. He said in 2 weeks, his diarrhea got stopped. He got back his normal stool right formed. And then now he has no IBS. And his brother came. His brother had a mild IBS. Now he got rid of that too. And then all the autoimmune patients, have you heard Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, psoriasis, all the autoimmune disease, multiple sclerosis, fibromyalgia, hypothyroidism, like this guy got a vitiligo. Vitiligo never be cured. Doctor, it's never cured. Yeah, it's never cured unless you fix your body. I didn't touch his vitiligo. What I did, I focused on his body. Why he had no energy? Why he couldn't eat anything? Why he couldn't sleep? Why he couldn't poop? Everything is a problem. That's problem need to fix his skin. Why immune system attacking his skin? We have a lady, happened to be she's our neighbor, and we heard she's our neighbor once she came to us. She got psoriasis whole leg when she was in 4 or 5 years. She started getting psoriasis, but still has it. And she now psoriasis free. She get a nice review you can see on the Google. So these people, I don't treat psoriasis. I'm not a psoriasis specialist. We get an integrative approach to help people what is going on, what is the underlying issue, why bodies struggle to survive. That's all we do. And then body show miracle. You might be thinking, oh, Dr. Haque, you can do only young people, right? She's 85 years old. When first she consulted with me, she was on the bed. She couldn't even sit. Now she came, she got fixed, her kidney, diabetes, heart. Now she walked to my clinic. This is my other clinic. As you guys know that I have a clinic branch in New York, London, Bangladesh. So this is my other clinic, not in Houston. That's why sometimes you might don't find me because I have to travel all over the places. Tomorrow morning, 5 o'clock, I have to fly to New York too. So I have to travel. I help people. I'm excited about that. I'm happy that I'm able to help. And finally, I'll show you some example what the healthy food look like. Look at the breakfast. When you have a breakfast, you have to be healthy fat. When you have a lunch and dinner, you get a healthy oil, like a, as you seen here, like a, enough plants, some protein and fat. And when you have a health issue, don't take carb temporarily. Don't take fruits temporarily. Avocado is fine. Avocado have some. And then when you have a dinner, try to get not to have any animal fat free. Dinner, try to get vegan, and fruits and meat and things to be avoided. So you have a better sleep. Just a simple things. So that's what we do. We help people to manage the syndrome as well. Patient come to me, I said, go to your doctor, go to your MD, fix your MD. We have an MD too. We are a medical clinic, but we don't do with a prescription drug. What do we do? We say, go to your primary care. And then come to us, we fix, let's see what missing piece on your diet. Then we say, what lifestyle needs to be changed. Then we go with the supplemental format, what vitamin, mineral, and then herbs and glandular medicine. Our medicine made of glands. The glands help glands. Our natural medicine is not only herbs. People think, oh, doctor, I need some vitamin, this I came to you. Today, a patient came to me at 3 o'clock. He said, oh, I came to you because of the food. I said, I'm not a nutritionist. Sorry, come next time. You got a wrong place. Yeah, 2 o'clock patient. I said, what happened to you? They said, I got cancer. I said, okay, go to oncologist, that's good. I'm not here saying for a diet. Yeah, we do diet, we do everything. Because with the only diet, it can fix nothing. It can fix nothing unless you change lifestyle. Only you get deficiency with a pill format to fix the big damage happen in the body. I can't do that with diet. You'll die when you diet that I say if you don't fix your underlying damage, and that could be done by mineral, glandular medicine, vitamins, and herbs and detox formula. After that, if you are in serious state, you need therapy. You need acupuncture. You need IV, liver cleanse, immune system boost up. You need to fix your brain and inflammation. And together, completely, you can fix your body as a whole and follow holistic system. And that's what integrative medicine will do. That's all Center of Integrative Medicine, all in one healing solution. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Any questions you welcome, please? Any question you have, I'll be happy to answer. The back. Any question?
No.
Okay, diabetes schedule I'll give it to you, yeah. Good?
Okay, good, yeah.
Okay, let me know any question you have, okay? Thank you.